Check. One. Check, check. Another red brick on the wall by Red Brick Bob. In a time not so distant, before the world's demise, beneath the cerulean skies where hope yet lies, the earth once robust, now a tempest-torn sphere as oceans surged and whispers tales of fear. Survivors sought refuge in the red brick embrace, symbolic sentinels of a bygone grace. Yet as the waters receded, the new tempest brewed, a deceitful tide, in red bricks imbued. Controllers arose with promises sweet, their influence spreading like shadows discreet. Upon the survivors they cast a beguiling spell, and red bricks bore witness and strong, now echoed with discord, a discordant song. Rebels emerged from the cracks in the wall to challenge the controllers, to defy their thrall. In the heart of the city the clash did unfold, ideologies clashed, a narrative untold. The rebels prevailed, but the red bricks bore the cost, a silent testament to the freedom they'd lost. Now amidst the ruins, survivors stand tall, a resilient testament to humanity's call. They declare with conviction as the story flicks, we are the survivors of the survivors, another brick on the wall. So, not so long ago, in a world unlike ours, the earth faced a dire threat, the temperature soared, ice caps melted and the ocean swelled, swallowing cities whole. In the midst of the chaos, the survivors sought refuge, believed itself invincible. As waters receded, leaving a world forever changed, the survivors faced a new menace. A group emerged claiming to be the controllers, saviors with the knowledge and power to rebuild what had been lost. Charismatic leaders clad in opposing uniforms promised to return order and prosperity. Desperation and fear gripped the survivors, and they willingly surrendered control to the controllers. Little did they know that behind the facade of salvation lurked a sinister plan. The controllers sought not to rebuild, but to dominate. The red brick buildings that once symbolized resilience and strength became fortresses of manipulation. The controllers spread their influence, entwining their ideology into the minds of the survivors. They erected monuments to authority atop the buildings, and the people, grateful for a semblance of order, became unwitting pawns in a game of deception. As dissent whispered through the cracks of the red bricks, a small group of rebels emerged. They saw through the illusion, understanding that the controllers were not the architects of a new world, but the architects of oppression. United by a common cause, they plotted to reclaim their freedom. In the dead of the night, the rebels moved stealthy through the city, reclaiming the red brick building one by one. The controllers, drunk with power, underestimated the strength of those they sought to control. The rebellion spread like wildfire, fueled by the yearning for true liberation. In a final showdown, the rebels faced the controllers in the heart of the city. The red bricks echoed with the clash of ideologies. the struggle for control, and the fight for a future unshackled from deceit. The rebels emerged victorious, but the scars of the conflict marred the red brick buildings that had once been symbols of resilience. In the aftermath, the survivors stood amidst the ruins, the truth of their struggle etched into the very bricks that surrounded them. They had survived the melting and flooding only to face a new kind of deluge, a flood of manipulation. The rebels, now leaders of a free society, declared that they were the survivors of the survivors, another brick on the wall of humanity's resilience. And so the red brick building stood as a silent witness to the tumultuous events, a testament to the strength of those who refused to be controlled. The survivors, having weathered both the natural and the man-made disasters, embarked on the arduous journey of the rebuilding, their spirits unbroken and their resolve unyielding. Another brick on the wall of a world reborn. We need you, people. We need you red brick people on board. We need us all to gather and unite. Get on these fronts. If there's somebody talking about Meltology in the red brick world, subscribe to the channel. Unite. Make a channel. We'll all unite our channels. You subscribe, I subscribe. It sounds like a poem, my oh my. So there it is, Red Brick Bob saying, another red brick on the wall. And I hope to see you in these Meltology chats and get involved and help illuminate the world with truth, not deceit. So, let's do it, red bricks. Let's take a little peek at what's going on here. Love your neighbor like you love yourself. Red Brick Bob. Alright, Phil. So, yeah. I'm playing around with my broke computer. Probably the last, I don't know how longer it's going to last. But I'll get doing something. It'll just freeze up on me. And then I just have to shut down. So, it does that. And then the next time I reboot, it gets me a little bit longer, it seems like. So, that's when I usually try to do a stream or something. So, that's what I'm doing, Phil. Just, killing the evening and looking at some things and saying some words without. I just had another video taken down that I produced in 2021 that they came and said it was medical misinformation from a video from 2021. They go through my archives to find something that, but you know, whatever. So stuff like that. So I don't know, man. Just red bricks and just another red brick on the wall. You know what I mean? So have a beautiful evening. And so one melt head showed up. That's cool. You know. So I just make some noise, and I don't know, man. I look around every day, and I don't know, man. I don't have the answers, but I sure know that we sure have been deceived, and really good too. And those people who use the media and so forth to just pull the wool over people's eyes and continue to believe it, or don't have time on their hands to think otherwise, or what. I don't know. I don't have the answer there. But I don't know. So your power on now. So Phil had power flickage going down over there. I had some yesterday and today. It surged a couple times yesterday, but we do have high winds and stuff. But they're doing a lot of adding new power, capacitors and so forth on the line around here. All right, we'll talk to you later, Phil. So Phil stopped by the Red Brick channel, said hello, all you brickheads out there, and we're just looking at pockets of survival of the melt. We said some words. We talked to Phil for a minute. So, it just amazes me that where we are. And anyway, I don't even know sometimes what to say. I had a lot more planned to say, but it didn't come my way. So we're going to change something up here and see. The illusion of where you are, where you going, where you been, what's happened to you, what can you see? Can you see me? Can you see the illusion around us? Every day, and they write stories about it and teach that kind of crap to your kids in school. Holy smokes! Another red brick on the wall. Just by Red Brick Bob. So just take a look, see how our stream. In a time not so distant, before the world's demise, beneath the cerulean skies, where hope yet lies. The earth once robust, now a tempest-torn sphere, as oceans surged and whispers tales of fear. Survivors sought refuge in the red brick embrace, symbolic sentinels of a bygone grace. Yet this town, your town, my town, it don't matter where we go. So Red Bricks Bob saying, it is now 8:29 and 36 seconds. Love your neighbor like you love yourself. We out of here because the computer's acting up right now. I can always tell when it's about ready to get sluggish. I demand it to do things and it can't do as much as I demand it to do. So that's another big problem. And I've been telling it to work hard for many years. And I'm very grateful for this computer I had, don't get me wrong. It's a MacBook Pro, and it's like my brother, I swear. This has been a hell of a machine, and I've learned a lot and taught a lot of people things on this machine, so it means a lot. And to Steve Jobs, who some say that's a former Beatle, whatever, could be, who knows. So anyway, love your neighbor like you love yourself. I already said that once, but I'm high, I've been smoking, so you got to forgive me. so, clouds to the domes, man. Peace, red bricks to everybody. Thanks for stopping by, Phil. I'm really out of here this time. Peace.